Superb! Your child is a genius. She has top 1% IQ in the whole world. Have you seen her drawing skills? She is marvelous. Hello and welcome to Musings of a Master. I'm Meenal this side, and here I share a medley of my unique experiences, shaped by students, teachers, parents, and life in general. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, I shared a video about parents being super proud of the certificates that their children received or schools trying to brag about it. In continuation of that, a parent reached out to me and he shared about how the children were being targeted and were being praised, rather overpraised and over appreciated for doing small little things. She wrote in her messages long description about how certain platforms were making it a point that they were not just celebrating even the smallest thing that that child does, but also telling the parent, convincing the parent that if you take up this course or if you pay blah 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 fees, suddenly your child will be a genius. And if you don't do that, you run the risk of ruining your child's future. Now, seemingly this is marketing. Believe me, my Insta feed has been filled with courses I need to take for my children, with assessments that my children must undertake in case they wish to succeed in life. I am simply overwhelmed. Had I not been a part of the education field, had I not understood better, I would have literally felt that I am doing a disservice to my child by not enrolling him in this so-called coding class and so-called drawing class and so assessment, etc. etc. The pandemic has especially played a havoc for the child. Believe me, they are getting the worst deal. The online classes, the lack of play, all of that is playing there. Plus, there is this parent who has been fed that if you don't do this for your child, you are not a good parent. And where does that land? That lands on the child's lap. And the child is expected to do one more activity, to appear for one more exam, which may or may not make sense. Honestly, tell me something. What is more important? Getting constructive feedback from somebody who cares for you, or being overappreciated for something as trivial as giving it a shot? Believe me, there is a better way to praise, but are we as parents ready to accept that? At DGIS, we make it a point that whenever we are writing notes for our children, we find something that that child is good at, and we find something that that child needs to work on. How is it that anybody is so great that needs no other effort and needs nothing else to work on? Isn't it the role of us adults to tell the children the reality, the objective reality, rather than just shower them with unnecessary adulation? So, what is your take on platforms over appreciating our children and making geniuses out of them? What has been your experience with it? Don't forget to share it with me on Musings of a Master. And do follow me on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you.